Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your January 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive in now, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what 2020 holds for you. Well, not 2020, January 1st to the 15th of 2020 holds for you. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your spirit guide animal cards and I'm going to move them over to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these cards on top of the tarot at the very end of the reading to give extra insight, extra understanding, and to really have that strong connection with Spirit come through, the messages that Spirit has. And then I'm going to take your botanical oracle cards and I'm going to move these over to the side and I'm going to use these in just a moment. So let's see now, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what January 1st to the 15th, 2020 has in store for you. Libra, January 1st to the 15th, 2020, Libra. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Brilliant. All right. At the heart of everything, Libra, is the Ace of Spells, the Ace of Wands. Now, this is the Enchanted Forest Tarot deck. Everything is named differently. So I'm going to be equating it back to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I'm going to be referencing the Rider-Waite-Smith when I put them down so that you know what I'm talking about, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands right here, the Ace of Spells. We have the Weaver of Boon. This is the Queen of Pentacles, right? Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a prosperous time. The Child of Boon, most definitely a prosperous time. Again, reiterating that earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. We have the Keeper of Spells. That's the King, that is the King of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is definitely you taking that gift that is at your heart and using it to a tremendous power. And then you have the Black Shuck, and that is the Death card, right? That is a Scorpio time frame, October 23rd to November 21st. Then we have the Wise Woman, which is the High Priestess. And we have the Ace of Boon, another gift that you are most definitely taking in a very profound and powerful way. You have the Keeper of Boon. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is absolutely exquisite. The Two of Spells. And the Three of Boon. Okay. You put these down and get your botanical oracle cards. Now let's see here. Libra, January 1st to the 15th, 2020, Libra. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. Right here, we have Mystery with the Ghost Pipe. And right here, we have Connection with the Foxglove. There we go. Beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, so let's start off with Mystery, because why this reading is just so absolutely beautiful is whenever you have the King and Queen from the same deck in a reading, right? That means a soulmate connection. That means a true love connection. That means you coming into your power, into your worth. And if you see this line right here, it looks like a serpent's line right here, right? It starts with the Ace of Boon and it ends with the Keeper of Boon. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles right here. So you have the King and Queen of prosperity in this reading. You have a gift from divinity. You have a child's like wonder Okay? You're learning new things, you're taking new things in, you're looking at the bounty that is surrounding you. And the mysteries here is at your root, right? Because you have the death card. And death, of course, is the greatest mystery of all, most definitely. And you have the three of boon. You have prosperity, success around you by conjuring, by creating something absolutely beautiful. So with the ghost pipe, mysteries are going to be surrounding you during this time. And you are actually going to find that you make, excuse me, the very most of situations, of embracing your power and your truth, of looking at what you want and finding where it is that you stand. And I'm just going to take a sip of tea. All right. Excuse me. And so, with the mysteries that are surrounding you, you have here the color orange shining through, which represents the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is where negativity from this life and from past lives are held. And this negativity around is going to be around money, your prosperity, and the way you want to grow. So here, there is a power that you are looking at, and there's a way of seeing things that is going to open up doors and opportunities for you, and going to let wealth, prosperity, and bounty, the way that you want it, wealth or something you value as much as money, coming into your life. So it doesn't mean that you're going to win the lottery, all right? It does mean that something that is very important to you is coming into your life, and the mysteries are being made clear. But you're also going to see that life is a mystery, that never is anything truly clear. And you are having the veil lifted from your eyes. And as the veil is lifted from your eyes, you are embracing a greater truth and a greater power and a greater understanding that is moving you towards a love that is divinely led, divinely brought to you. And it doesn't have to mean that it is a romantic relationship. It is a love that brings you prosperity. It is a answering your heart's truth and moving forward in the power of what you want, desire, and need on this earthly plane. This then moves you to connection. The connections that you make with people during this time are going to be very important to you. For some, they're going to be long-lasting, most definitely. But for others, you're going to be taking a lot of insight, a lot of understanding from the connections that you make, and it's going to be broadening your horizons, especially with your prosperity. I know I keep on going back to this, but that's what Spirit is saying here. The color that shines through is purple, that's healing and cleansing your crown chakra. And how you heal and cleanse your crown chakra, your sacral chakra, I would highly recommend a cleanse on YouTube if you can find it. Well, if you can find one, you just put in, chakra cleanse, and it can cleanse all your chakras, or sacral chakra cleanse, crown chakra cleanse. I also really love Tibetan singing bowls. If you get the little ones and you hold them in your hand, right? Or you just have them, or you can get a big one too, it doesn't really matter at all. And you let them sing, and you can feel that vibration going through your body, moving you forward. It is absolutely exquisite, right? And I really do feel that that will align you so beautifully. And if you don't want to go out and get a Tibetan singing bowl, you can definitely listen to a Tibetan singing bowl, cleanse on YouTube. So there are definitely options here. Also, picture the orange light and the purple light of the chakra, okay, glowing beautifully around you. Just absolutely glowing beautifully around you with any impurities, because you'll be able to kind of, as you are envisioning your chakra glowing purely, you're going to see any impurities start to fall away, because you're also going to have the golden light of the universe surrounding you, healing you, moving you forward. You're really connected to things, and it's of the heart, of the soul, and of the self. Now, your passion is also running really high because you have these two gifts, and you're moving forward in a very assertive way. So this is a time of getting things done. This is a time of really moving forward. Now, you can have fantastic connections with earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, also fire sign energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, also here. There can be a bit of a hiccup with a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but there's also going to be a sense that as you embrace your magical truth, and by magical truth, I mean the God's head that lives within you, all right? Brahma said in Hinduism, he said that the God's head is hidden within man because that is the one place we will not look for it. And that is what I'm seeing here, because God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of passion, of creativity, of joy. There's also tremendous sexual energy around you, so be mindful of who you are connecting with at this time, because you only want to let not powerful. It's a powerful energy, but there's going to be a powerful connection, and if that connection is in any way kind of corrupted, right, not coming from a pure place of love, it's really going to impact you negatively. So just be mindful of that, is what Spirit is saying. So here you also have the Two of Spells, the Two of Wands. So here he's picking out two wands, or two pieces, two sticks. No, this is divination. Oh goodness. So here he's seeing the future, right? He's also being drawn to two above all others. So here you're also looking at your future. But I had a teacher of the tarot, and he would say to me that the Two of Spells, the Two of Wands, was also the twin flame connection. So there's the passion here, and there can very well be, for a lot of you, this passionate connection of a twin flame love, or of a twin flame desire moving you forward. So you might be very compelled to do something new, to go somewhere new, to try something new, because you will be setting yourself on the path of meeting your twin flame. Now, I know this isn't a love reading, but this is very much what Spirit is saying. And your twin flame here, it doesn't have to be that it's a love connection, because some people say that, some people have said you're never supposed to truly be with your twin flame, and there's a whole bunch of literature on it. So here, whatever the truth is for you and your life path and the way that you have written your chart, what I'm seeing is you being driven and moving towards a love that is divinely blessing you, and a power that is going to be moving you forward. I see it more as romantic, but it can be that it is opening up your heart, and it's opening up your power to such a profoundly beautiful truth that you cannot ignore it, even if you wanted to. And it's moving you towards the passion that you desire. At your crown right here is the Queen of Boon and the King of Boon, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So there is a prosperity and a success around you. There is a sense of bounty just coming to you, and there's a sense of looking at the future and seeing the future and being brave and being bold and saying, I know what it is that I am doing. I know where it is that I want to be. And there's a loveliness around your heart at this time. There's just such a sense of peace around you, such a sense of prosperity and power and beauty, that as you look at the future, it looks bright, because you're looking at the future and you're looking at the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. And for some, you are feeling rather overwhelmed. You're like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to get to be at the place that I want to be? Actually, for most of you, this is it. How am I ever going to get there? And Spirit is saying, trust in your skills, trust in the power of why you were put on this earthly plane. And you might say, Dane, I don't have any skills. I don't have any personal power. There is nothing special about me. And I'm going to tell you absolutely right now that you're wrong. There is something beautiful and perfect about you, even if you're not seeing it yet. Right? Spirit is saying that I see it within you, and you have to let that shine. And I don't have to is strong, but Spirit is saying, let your personal bounty shine, because this is wealth, or something you value as much as money. This is part of your personal truth, part of your personal power. It's so beautiful here, because there is a coming together of the bounty that you want within this life. And there is a sense of moving towards the truth of why you're here. And yes, you might say, okay, to think that we are all, innately special is silly. I don't believe that at all. I think that every single person is special in their own way. Every single person has something to give, whether you want to receive it or not. They have their own certain aspect and outlook on life that helps forge you into the person that you were born to be, and helps you take the power and the prosperity that divinity is giving you at your heart. But also this means, this serpent's line right here, starting with the gift of prosperity, bounty, moving forward in wealth and in security of self, right? You're taking it in such a real way. This is a time of action. This is a time of going after goals. This is a time of looking at the bigger picture and saying, I am worthy, because you're going through a rebirth, a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. The death card right here is saying that you are seeing things through intense eyes. And yes, it's going to be scary. I mean, come on, this ominous dog in the fog is, reminds me of the Hounds of the Baskerville, in in Sherlock. So here, there is a sense of, yes, it's going to be terrifying. Yes, you are innately going to want to resist the change that is coming for you. And it feels at times, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus, it feels at times that it is coming for you. And you're going to think, oh my gosh, am I moving in the right direction? Do I know what it is that I truly desire? The answer is absolutely. You've been working towards this. You have been working towards these goals. You have been working towards this truth. There is a power about you that you need to embrace about yourself and not be held back by other people's negativity, because your crown is prosperity. But you're also going to be looking at other people's prosperity and thinking about yourself and thinking, oh my gosh, I come up short. I can't possibly get to where I need to be. You have the skills. You have it here. And again, this is kind of an ominous depiction, because you have a raven talking to a wise woman, or talking to this potionist, as she's making this potion right here, as she's using herbs, as she's, conjuring something beautiful, or something powerful at least. And so as you have this rebirth, you are conjuring something powerful. It has the work of others, but it also there's like a dark secret revealed. And the dark secret is that what most terrifies you, and what you think you have no talent in, is actually going to be something where you see a shift start to happen. And you see yourself reclaiming your power and your truth, your bounty and your desires. And you're going to see that what was once absolutely positively terrifying becomes your greatest ally, becomes your greatest road to prosperity, and embrace a bounty. And as this comes to light, the veil is lifted from your eyes with the High Priestess. The veil is lifted from your eyes, and just like the King of Boon, the Keeper of Boon, sets out, his divination and his gold right here, and he's looking at his prosperity, she sets out her divination and her gold. But there are the stars working with her, which we see right here in the Three of Boon. We see the stars working with her. We see this enchantment working with you, Libra. So there's a greater force at work here. And that is definitely true, because you have the two aces, right? And this is on the earthly plane, because you have the king of wands showing up. You have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is very much the earthly plane, but deeper secrets are coming into play. The thing with Scorpio is that Scorpio sees the gray. So this is going to be a time of prosperity, success, bounty, but it's also going to be a time of seeing the grays. And by that, I mean everybody wants life to be black and white. Okay, the white page, the black words, printed upon it, and everything to be clear and cut out. Life isn't like that. It's messy at best. Okay, overwhelming, devastating, at worst. So here, when you have this strong Scorpio presence, which you do at your root, it means, Libra, that you are embracing the grays of things. You are embracing the in-betweens. And as you embrace the in-betweens, as you say, okay, things do not have to be black and white. Things are allowed to be human and messy and intricate and sometimes absurd. You're going to find that the veil is lifted from your eyes. And you move forward in a truth that is more powerful than the truth that you have walked in before. As you see what is desired, you start to see the magic surrounding you. You start to see the stars aligning. And that leads you to the Keeper of Spells, right? A conjuring of the fire. You see here the dragon's wing starting to come out, or this is, no, not the dragon's, the phoenix wing starting to come out. So it's a rebirth, very much a rebirth, and a taking of this gift and saying, okay, I can transform the future the way that I want to. Because if you have dedication of self, if you know what it is that you want, or know at least what it is that you don't want, and you start working towards, with dedication and responsibility, towards what it is that makes you feel secure about your life, contented about your soul, prosperous about yourself, you start to move in your truth. You'll see your creativity starting to thrive. You'll see yourself being a light with the passion that you need, moving yourself forward in the joy that you desire. And you're going to see that the choices that you make, the sticks that you choose, the divination that you choose, has fantastic repercussions on you. The way that you look forward, it speaks to your soul and yourself. It leads you on a path that is absolutely beautiful. And it leads you to making the potion, to seeing and putting things together in a new way, because you have faced the darkness. You have faced the uncomfortable. You have heard the whispers of the truth of the night. Meaning, okay, so what I'm seeing here is you never have something magical usually happen, especially in traditional folklore or anything like that, during the day. All right? It's always at night. Just think of the witches, in Shakespeare and in Macbeth. And they come out at night, double, double toil and trouble. So here, there's a sense of the night bringing mysteries to it, but it's also going to bring fear. Things that you can't truly understand come at night. All right? And what Spirit is saying here is that the understanding of things you cannot fully understand, it comes at night. And it will come in the most unlikely of ways. And it will actually be a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, that is moving you forward. And that gives you a childlike wonder. And when I say childlike wonder, I don't mean a naivety that, that other people can manipulate. What I'm seeing here is an ability to learn at a rapid rate the prosperity that you want within your life, the way that you want to move forward, the place that you want to be, and it moves you from being a page, right? The lowliest person that serves the king, well, in the aristocracy, to being a king, and to seeing your future. And you definitely take this gift, and you move forward, and there's a sense here of love guiding you. There's a sense here of, because I see the kings and the queens, not as the masculine and the feminine, but the queen is the person behind the scenes. Okay? The queen is the director. Okay? The kings, they're center stage. They're the actors upon the stage. So you have the keeper of spells, and you have the keeper of boon. You have the king of wands and the king of pentacles. And that's center stage for you. At this time, the coming together of your creativity, the embracing your prosperity, the looking at things and saying, I'm not afraid, because you have a one-up on people. During this time, you definitely have a one-up on people, Libra. You can see the in-between. You can see the grays of things. And the wisdom has come to you. It's helping you take in the prosperity that you want. And it's helping you conjure what the rebirth that you want in this life, the dying away of the old self and the rebirth of the new. It's on your terms. You're not in complete control of it, because you never will be, right? And divinity has a way of taking over. But you are using the knowledge that you are learning and the truth that you are seeing to move your future in a profoundly prosperous way for you. Learn new things. At this time, it will be highly beneficial to get out of your comfort zone, to learn new things, to move forward in a greater power. So let's see what your spirit guide, your animal spirit guide oracle cards have to say. Libra, January 1st to the 15th, 2020 Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. I'm actually going to lay these out quietly, just to give my voice a break for a moment, and then I will say everything. Yeah. Okay. At the heart of everything is the dog spirit right here. And it says, be loyal to what you love as you are embracing this gift from spirit, okay? This gift from divinity. of passion, of creativity, of, of the passion to move forward. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you desire. Be loyal to you as this energy surrounds you. Especially if you find yourself caught up in somebody else's energy, Libra, which is a warning that Spirit is giving me very, very, very strongly right now. Because if you get caught up in somebody else's energy, and this is the sexual energy, this could be the connection that you really feel with somebody, or it can be that you knew them in a past life and you guys had a really close connection, but it wasn't a good one. All right, this isn't I'm not seeing this as bountiful if it comes from somebody else, because I'm seeing it as engulfing you if you let it. And that's why you have to be loyal to yourself. That's why Spirit is saying, be loyal to you. Do not let them have the power. All right? And I would say it's around the fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right? So no, you take this gift. If somebody is burning too brightly around you, they're burning too bright and too fast, and you don't want to get caught up in that. You just don't. It will be really fun for a little bit, but it will be too much. All right? And you're not going to really like that. Okay. At your heart, then, is the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. It does. Sometimes life is not what you had wanted it to be. And that's a really hard lesson to learn. And that's why he's going here to the divination. That's why he's looking for answers. And that's what we're all doing. And I find beautiful answers within the tarot and our oracle cards. But know that sometimes as you look at your future, as you look at the twin flame energy that surrounds you, sometimes life stings. Sometimes things, the way that you thought they were going to end up, or the way you thought they were going to happen, it just isn't. And so here, as you embrace your truth, as you embrace your power, know that sometimes you're going to feel as if the sting comes before the prosperity, because you are being led, and the way Spirit is leading you is by saying, oh no, don't do that, and then saying, here comes the sting, here comes the nasty part of things. So it has you kind of tweak yourself just a little bit, turn things just a little bit, your consciousness, your perception of things, and it has you moving forward towards the path that divinity is guiding you towards, okay? Towards what is truly desired, towards the magic that is around you, okay? At your crown is the parrot spirit, which says, watch your words. Watch your words as you embrace your prosperity. This is why you're going to be more comfortable behind the scenes, because you can get caught up in everybody's kind of braggadociousness. You can get caught up in everybody's everything, and what you're supposed to be instead of what you want to be. And so as you watch your words, as you watch also what you speak into reality, Libra, because your words are going to be astoundingly powerful at this time, and they can directly impact your prosperity. They can directly impact your abundance. So know the power of your words. You are speaking into reality the lusciousness that is around you, the bounty that is around you. All right? So be very, very careful the words that you speak. And also who you listen to. Then we have the horse spirit, which is freedom. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours as you embrace your bounty and your prosperity. Freedom is yours as you look at what it is that you want and you say, I am enough. I am enough. I have all of this within me. And why I say that is I have that programmed on my phone now to go off twice a day to tell me I am enough. And I want you to do it too. Well, you don't have to. You do what's best for you. But there is such a feeling of lack in this world. And you can always be better. You can always strive harder. You can always. And of course, saying I am enough does not mean I just stop, and I stop growing and I stop developing. It means that right now, at this moment, with everything that I know, I am enough to conquer the goals that I have for me. I am enough to embrace the challenges, and I am enough to keep on moving forward. And that's a big deal. To not feel as if you are in the spiral of chaos, but to say that your freedom comes from the bounty that surrounds you and from knowing that you have the power to embrace the bounty, to embrace this boon that is part of your life and part of this time frame, and that you are enough. You are planted in wealth, all right? Whether that be gold or something you value as much as gold, as money, all right? So here, you have to know that you are this boon, that you have a uniqueness, that you have a prosperity to you, and you have to embrace it, right? You have a unique talent. You have a unique way of looking at things. There's a bounty to you. embrace it and move forward in it. It sets you free. Because at your root, you are laying a solid foundation. Because you're not getting caught up in the lies that everybody else is telling you. Because everybody tells lies all the time. There's just a sense of, oh, everything can be perfect, and oh, don't worry about it, and everything's going to be really clear cut, and life isn't going to be messy. I mean, those are lies. Life is messy, nothing's clear cut, and at times you just feel like you've face planted in the dirt and you don't want to get up. You're embracing the shadows. You are also looking at what scares you, at what has been holding you back, and you're saying no more. No more. I'm not letting fear dictate my life. I am moving forward in my truth. So it's kind of like you're staring it dead in the eyes, and that's what I see here. It's kind of like you're staring down your fear, and you're saying no more. And it's not that fear goes away. It's just that you are going to, at one point during this time frame, force yourself to do something that you thought you would either never do or are absolutely terrified of. It doesn't have to be big, okay? Your fear might be like mine, public speaking. I didn't like it. Now I do videos. It's absurd to me at times. It's absolutely mind-boggling. I'm also severely dyslexic. Severely. Probably the most dyslexic person you will meet. I make myself read. Something I thought I would never do. So that you could watch me. I mean, terrifying. Absolutely, positively terrifying. You're pushing the comfort zone. It doesn't have to be anything big. I just told you 2 small things about myself. But they were 2 small things that held me back. Embrace your truth. Look at your fears and know that they do not have the hold over you that you think they do. Because you're a conqueror and you're conquering, and it's leading you towards your bounty and your beauty and your prosperity. And then we have here the flamingo spirit, which says embrace the in-between, which, is paired with you laying the solid foundation of you embracing the in-between, and it goes hand in hand with the death card. And I said you're looking at the in-between. Spirit said this before. So that is absolutely brilliant, right? And you're also embracing the in-between with the crow, with the raven right here. And it's helping you build the magic. It's helping you build the power that is around you. It's helping you see the way that you are supposed to move forward. And it's helping you not only raise your energy vibration, all right, but release from the core of your being a sense of love, a sense of power, and a sense of truth that moves you, okay? And that moves other people around you. People can feel it. People can feel it, Libra. Because the thing with a flamingo is that they're white. Flamingos are naturally white birds. But because of the food that they eat, they turn pink. Because of what you put into yourself, because of the potions that you are conjuring within your life, metaphorically speaking, right? You shine. And you can change the way you shine. You can change what people perceive of you. And that leads you to the crow spirit. Right over the wise woman. And it says co-create with spirit. I love this combination. Co-create with spirit as the veil is lifted from your eyes, as you can hear spirit more profoundly and more truthfully than ever before. This can be very overwhelming. For some, you're going to kind of close the door on it a bit. I can see it. You're going to be like, whoa, wait, this is too much. I'm learning. You're being introduced to spirit just a bit too fast. So you might feel overwhelmed, anxious. You might need to tell spirit, calm down. Calm down with what you're giving me, with the way that you're opening me up to the truth of other people, right? And you might have to go a little bit slower, right? But you're co-creating with spirit. Know that spirit is listening to you. And you see clearly now. You see clearly what you want. You see clearly what you are creating in the way that you are being reborn. And this leads you to knowing that sometimes life stings. Sometimes it's just not enough. And it hurts anyway. Life hurts anyway. But embrace the in-between. Embrace what you are learning, because it's time to collaborate. It's time to take these gifts from spirit and say, okay, I know. And you have one and you have one. That's beautiful. It's like it's a time for a new beginning. And the collaboration, it can be with other people, earth sign energies you're going to be working very well with, or people who are very grounded and centered, or just a place that is very grounding and centering for you. So you're very drawn to these places, all right? Or to these people. And they don't have to be, again, earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgos, or Capricorn. They just are people who have that energy about them. So you have the Ace of Boon. You have card number 1 in the spirit animal oracle cards. It's time to collaborate. It's time to look at the bigger picture. It's time to put the puzzle pieces together and see what it is that you desire. And I see this collaboration. Again, it can be with outside people, but I see it with you in spirit, and I see it with you embracing your talents and things that you had once poo-pooed about yourself, now moving forward into the truth of what you want to create. And the transformation is beautiful. As you open that door, as you're open to new ideas, as you're open to the wonder of life, okay, the transformation is beautiful. And it leads you to freedom. It leads you to understanding that not everything is perfect, and it doesn't have to be. Your subconscious message from your botanical oracle cards is courage, which is borage. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Courage. Embrace your courage. Embrace your truth. Do not let anything hold you back, because there's a power to you. And there's secrets revealed. There's power to your essence and yourself that is moving you forward in grace and in determination and in absolute beauty. And then we have your subconscious message for your spirit animal cards is the mouse spirit. It says, tend to the small things. Do not think that the small things do not matter. They do. Tend to the small things. Tend to the beauty you usually overlook, because it's going to have a profound impact on your heart. And your subconscious message for this whole entire reading is starlight and Aquarius energy, time frame January 20th to February 18th. Right? You're seeing wishes start to come true. And this is the time period, of course, after this reading, but you're going to be laying the foundation for what's to come. And as you do so, you're going to find that Spirit listens to you in ways that you hadn't imagined, and in absolute beauty and power and truth. All right, Libra, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.